Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're logging in. Welcome to the EPBWN one-on-one interview with Princess Nwakego Ibrahim-Pam, the chairperson and founder of the Expert Professional and Business Women's Network International. Today we're having a fantastic guest speaking on her life, her career, her family, her ambition and aspirations. But before we invite her to the floor, I would like to tell you a little bit more about the Expert Professional and Business Women's Network International. The network was founded in 2013 in Tunisia, and basically is a platform that we created for the expatriate spouses who travel with their husbands to their different countries. The aim of the network is to help us enhance our skills together, fill up the gaps in our CV, and rebrand ourselves. So we've been in existence for the past 10 years. We have members all over the world, over 25 countries. And what we do is to hold each other's hands to achieve our individual goals and collective goals. The network has uh, um, um, initiatives that helps with domestic violence, women who are being abused. So we have anonymous psychologists who will help you if you are in a abusive relationship. If you're looking for a shelter, we work with communities that shelter battered women. We also have a legal initiative called the Legal Hand that helps with providing pro bono legal aids for women who needs legal advice or need representation in a legal case. So we also have a lot of initiatives by helping women start their own businesses or improve in their professional careers. We have personal development plans. We have people who are coaches who are specialized in guiding you through your desires or your goals through your career or your personal life. So with this information, we are open to every woman. For the past 10 years, we do not only cater to expatriate spouses, but we cater to any vulnerable woman who wants to improve her personal life or career or business life. We'll hold your hands together. We answer all your questions. We provide whatever it is we can provide to assist you. And so with this in mind, as you listen to this interview with Ms. Jagariti Mathur, it will be of great importance that you listen to her story, and you can also reach out to her. She's a financial guru in Singapore, where she lives, and she's been collaborating with the network and a member of the network for quite a number of years now. So as we welcome Ms. Jagariti Mathur to the floor, she will now introduce herself and we will take it from there. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Princess Kego. It's my pleasure to be here and addressing the women of such a powerful network. And I'm really happy and proud to be a member of such an affluent network. So, as Princess said, I'm based out of Singapore. I work towards the cause of financial literacy for women, and I'm very happy if you guys are looking to expand here. If you want any help and guidance, I'm there to help you. So, as far as my background is concerned, I'm a chartered accountant. I've been in Singapore for past 13 years. I'm a PR in Singapore. I've a lovely husband and two lovely kids, 6.5 years old, and my elder one is 10 years old. My husband is a marketing professional and currently holds a senior leadership position in one of the world's leading toy manufacturing companies. So, if I have to introduce myself, I think my family means everything to me. I'm a successful entrepreneur because of them. And I think my immediate family, right, my husband, my kids, and my parents, who are my brother, they are based out of India, but they are my strong, strong support. We stay connected, and I'm very happy and thankful for their love and support. And God has been grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jagriti. So, as we discussed earlier on, just relax, no pressure. Today is your day. Well, we're going to go through your story, and we're going to go through your story in the light of being a leader, in the light of breaking the glass ceiling, in the light of your investment in women, entrepreneurship, and innovation, in the light of being able to juggle your personal life and your career to the point where you are somebody to be reckoned with in your field. Because we know all these things for a woman is not easy. And through your life, we want to encourage younger women to know that it is possible to achieve all. It's possible to be a mother. It's possible to be a wife, and it's also possible to have a career. So you're welcome to this wonderful one-on-one interview with you. So you've given us a peripheral introduction of yourself. So we'd like you to uh, tell us about your family background, in a more pictorial form, you're growing up, the things about your family that has been imbibed in you, that has made you who you are today. And then after that, you tell us about your educational background, all the countries you've schooled and all the schools you've been to, and etc. Before we go into the impact of who you are, your career.
Okay, so thank you for asking that question, Princess Kego. You just take me down the memory lane here. So, my family, as I said, right, I've grown up in India, Delhi, the capital city. Yes, so I'm a city girl. Yes, I've been blessed to be born in an upper middle class family where my parents really supported me through
Mm,
or through. So I clearly remember my father always used to tell me, right? So let me tell you that my parents have been, as I said, my pillar of support, and they have given me that confidence while growing up. They have empowered me since I was a kid. They've always told me that there's no glass ceiling. There's nothing called a glass ceiling.
mm,
If you aim it and you work hard for it, you can achieve it.
mm,
It's only your mind, right? If you think that there's a ceiling which you cannot break, you will never be able to break it.
mm,
I was lucky to have that opportunity in my life and that love and support which made me what I am today. They've always given me choices in my life. They have always guided me that, okay, this is wrong, this is right, you
mm,
choose your path. So I think I was blessed that way because I had all the facilities well while I was growing up. Of course, we had some ups and downs in our lives. So there was a time when my father actually met with a very terrible accident, and he was on bed. We were kids. He was on bed for almost a year.
mm,
He was not able to move. We had all those doctors coming in and stuff. But I would say I saw a very different side of my mom then.
mm,
I saw a person who was strong, who was collected, and who made sure that we don't feel the brunt of whatever was happening. So I've been blessed to have very strong people around me, yet loving and caring.
mm,
And that shaped my belief, my character. They always told me, just don't give up. Whatever you want to do, just do, but don't give up. And that's the philosophy I have in my mind. And that's what I practice. I don't give up.
mm.
If I work towards something, I try and achieve it. But at the same time, they told me we have to be humble enough in our life. We can't be proud people or we can't be insulting people. We have to be humble yet strong,
Yeah,
and that's what I try to be.
yeah. Juggling being humble
Yeah.
and strong is a thin line because sometimes you have to be strong, then you have to be stern. And when you're stern, it
Right.
comes as if you're being harsh, but sometimes
Right.
it's of the people who receive uh, that strong traits in you. So thank you
Absolutely.
so much. Those are very valuable values that your parents have imbibed in you, and I can see how it has impacted your life up to now, and your tenacity in achieving all the things you've achieved, especially having to go to Singapore and succeed. Having to change a lot of things to adapt to a new culture, and so I'm very proud of you. So let's have go ahead.
Okay, actually, I would like to actually also thank my husband for that, because had he not supported me while I was here, because this was a new country, new place, and till now, he is that pillar of support who has supported me all through, who helps me with daily life, right? So he's just not he is a life partner in true sense. He's a co-parent. He takes care of our kids, our family. He has actually, after my parents, he's the one who has given me, you say, that foundation, which has
Mm.
helped me to spread my wings and fly. And till now, he's actually, wind beneath my wings, kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah,
I
it's
like,
just
I like to hear
yeah.
that. When I see women acknowledging their husbands, it means that they have it all rounder, because the most difficult aspect is when you have a vision and your partner does not buy into the vision. He becomes an obstacle or she becomes an obstacle. So when you have a partner who understands the emotional and physical and career support that a partner needs, then honestly, it's a wonderful feeling to have such a person in your life. So I'm so happy for you that
Thank you.
your husband has bought into your vision and he's doing everything possible to make sure that you succeed. So
Yes.
congratulations on that, and I hope
Thank
that
you.
other women will also be able to uh, be that support for their husbands, and their husbands to be support for them. Because in this journey of being an expatriate spouse, is both sexes, both male and female. Some of the male are house husbands, and while the wives are the ones working, and some of us, the women, were always used to being at home or taking care of home while our husbands work. So it's a very uh, tasking situation to be that helping hand for each other. So thank you for that. So about your educational journey, where did you start your nursery, primary, and tertiary?
Okay. Okay, so basically, my schooling is from Delhi. So there's a public school in Delhi. I'm proud of it, Ramjas Public School in Delhi. So I completed my studies from there. After that, I went to Delhi University College and I completed my Bachelor's of Commerce honors from there. Side
Mhm,
by side, I was also studying for my chartered accountancy. And
mhm,
in addition to that, I also got a degree of Associate Management Accountant from Institute of Certified Management Accountants. So yeah, that's about it. So basically, you can say I'm yeah, I work in the field of accounting, compliance, and financial management. That's my bread and butter, and I've been trained to do that.
Fantastic. I'm happy that you had a focus for your career, your education, and you're actually using what you went to school for to achieve your personal and professional growth. So now we're going into your career proper. Can
Oh,
you
wow.
just take us on a journey from your first job, how you maneuver it, what difficulties, male dominated, and where you are now?
Okay, so if you talk about my first job, so my first job was when I was in college during, I was still studying, and we
Mm.
had this 2 month break, 3 month break before the second session starts. So it's a very funny story because I didn't want to go out and work, and my friend said, "Okay, what will you do in these 3 months?" I said, "I have not thought about it." She said, I'm going for an interview in a call center, IBM Daksh. So she said it is a tax related job. So they needed a tax specialist. So they used to hire interns at that time. And would you be interested? I said, okay, I'll just go for an interview. And thankfully, they offered me a job. Then I went for the interview. I got the job. So I worked there for 2 months, and I think that was my first experience. So I was elated to receive my first paycheck because it was quite an upgrade from the pocket money that I used to get. So yes, that was interesting. Then in my second summer break, I joined a bank. So I gave a banking exam. I cleared it, and I was appointed as an officer with the bank. Then
Oh,
at the same time, my CA result also came. So yeah, I didn't. So my father said that no, your education is important. So I quit my job. Then I started studying. I then during the course of my CA, I also joined a bank, HSBC Bank. I joined their trade division. And when I was working there, I met my better half. We got married. I came here. When I came to Singapore, my first job was with Barclays in product control. I was working with the product control division. I left it due to some health issues at that time. Then I joined a local company in Singapore, an IT company. I was the finance manager there. I was closely working with the CEO at that time, where I was helping them with their M&E transaction. And then I got to know that I'm expecting my little one. So I thought, okay, it's time to take a break. I
mhm,
took a 1 year break, and then was, I think, the life-changing decision which me and my husband made at that time. And that was, see, I never wanted to go back to work because my working hours were like 12 hours. And that's how finance, roles work, especially in banking, those or other senior roles, right? This was how things used to be at that time. So I didn't want to do that because I wanted to spend some time with my child. And my husband said, okay, why didn't you start something of your own? I didn't want to stay at home and I
mm,
didn't want to go back. So he said, okay, you start something of your own. And that is how I started my venture, our accounting solutions. With
mm.
God's grace, now it's been 9 years. We have served over around 200 plus clients in that.
Oh,
And it has been a roller coaster and a nice journey. Actually, I've learned a lot. I wasn't an entrepreneur. Yes, and I have dealt with male domination, people trying to put you down. I still have questions because I've named my business after my husband and my child. So people still think that he's the owner. I'm just a person who's running it. But yeah, I think with my work, I've answered them very well. So I'm pretty happy. Now people know that I'm the owner of our accounting, founder of our accounting solution. So I like that. But yes,
yeah.
I've dealt with all. I've seen that change where when you're starting and you really need support in a male-dominated society, you really have to put your foot down. You have to be very resilient.
Mhm.
You have to put through things where they would discuss and just disregard you as if you aren't there. I've seen that. And with God's grace, now I'm at a position where people want to listen to me. So it's quite a welcoming change for me, where I'm not sidelined. Actually, people want to come to talk to me, want to have these meetings, which at one point of time I wanted to, have
Yeah,
that call with them. So, as I said, it's good. God has been kind, and again, it all boils down to being resilient. You
yeah.
can't give up. That's it. You can't
Mm.
give up, and that's what my journey is. I had my support, and I didn't give up.
You can't quit. You can't be a quitter. You just keep pushing.
I don't like quitting. I feel that try
Mhm. My,
sometimes trying pushes you through. You know.
yeah. My dad used to say this to us, no, you have to keep trying, try until you succeed. So that stuck
Right.
to my mind in everything I do. I don't give up. Sometimes, people tell me I'm too optimistic, and I say, no, it's because I'm not giving up that it seems as if I'm optimistic.
Exactly.
I can see the difficulties, I can see the negativity, I
Next.
can see everything that is not going right, but I've just chosen that it's going to work. And how that appears to other people really doesn't matter because I know what I'm working towards. And it can be a very difficult situation to be in when everybody has given up and you are just pushing on and pushing on. So thank you. So there are quite a few people on the listen. I would like them to unmute and welcome you. Our guest speaker today is Jagariti Mathur. She's a guru in finance and coaching and numbers, just anything that has to do with accounting, economics. She's a guru. So if you can just unmute to welcome her to this interview, I will appreciate that. Are we all there? Can you unmute and just say welcome to our guest speaker?
Yes, we are all here. I'm
Okay.
here. I'm sorry, I can't put my camera on because this one is a bit new and I'm still confused about some.
Some futures.
I'm
It's
still
okay.
waiting for my children to be on holiday to come and teach mom how to.
That's
Wait,
nice. What can we
Well,
do without the kids?
yes. Welcome. Thank you so
thank you.
much. I'm
Thank
listening.
you. Thank you.
Your resilience in your business and how you, because I'm also an expert mommy who just started business right now. And this is really a good place for me to learn
Lovely.
from you. And I will need your experts in the area of finance because
Sure.
that's not my strength. So thank you
Sure.
so much for telling us that it has been 9 years and
Yes.
you have been there. So I'm still learning. I'm still listening. At the end, I will come back. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
My friend said, okay, Chuni, go ahead before I read my friend's message. Chuni. Okay, she's unmuted. My friend said, hi, Miss Jagariti. Welcome. Lovely hearing about your life so far.
Background, so it's quite helpful for me. I'm also into fashion business. In fact, anything I lay my hands on, I will do. But finance, in terms of bookkeeping has been a bit of my problem. So I'm still working on that. Thank you
Love.
so much. Nice to be here, Kego.
Nice
I
to see
made, at least the timing this time is favorable for me because evenings I'm usually on my online class, even though we're on holiday until next week,
Yeah.
Tuesday. So I just said, wow, when I saw your message this morning, I said, okay, let me just jump on.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's part of being the expatriate spouses. Timing is such a crazy thing for us. For
I
us to
know.
interact with the whole world, we have to keep adjusting. She's in Singapore, so the time
Mm.
switched for us. She's having it at 4 p.m. And because I'm in
Oh,
Nigeria, I'm able to have it at 9 a.m.
9
So
a.m.
so my friend says
Good.
she's inspired by your achievement. How was the commitment to getting your chartered accountancy? She's also a forensic accountant anyway.
Lovely. That's so amazing. Lovely to meet you, Perfect. So, yes, to answer your question, how was it to get my chartered accountancy? So, I'll tell you, it was very crazy because you have to study really hard. It's only 2% of the total population of total number of people who have registered. Only 2% is the passing rate for a CA exam in India. So either you are in that 2% or you are not in that 2%. So the stakes are really high. So yes, as I said, now it looks like, okay, I did it. It was like a cakewalk, but at that time it wasn't. Uh, there were nights which I'd cried myself to sleep because I was unable to cope up. There were times when I thought, okay, should I quit? But then I have this problem. I can't quit. I said, no, I will do it. There were times when I couldn't really see anything on, when I was studying, everything used to go blur because my mind used to go blank after studying for so many hours. But I think all the sweat and hard work at the end was worthwhile because I became a CA. So I'm happy about it. So yes,
Thank
I'm sure you would have gone through the same rigorous curriculum for becoming a forensic accountant.
Yeah. So, clapping for say, wow, top 2%. That's amazing. I have tried a few times as well, studying for the CPA. Proud of you. That's from my friend. Yeah, we all cry at one time or the other when we're searching to work with our professional agenda. You just have to uh have the tenacity, not to give up, to do everything that is possible for you to do, you know. So, if there are no other questions, so now I want you to talk about your impact. in
About
Singapore, your impact, the women around you, how have you impacted them?
okay, so I'm not too sure how many women have been impacted by what I do, but I can tell you what I try. So I I I as I said, I work towards the cause of financial literacy, right?
Yeah,
So first, I would like to share my belief. I truly believe that if a woman is uh, knows the finances, right? If she is working or contributing in some way other than the household, then I think people around her value her more. But at the
yeah,
same time, I would like to say that it's really not the case that a woman who's at home is not worth the love and respect, because we really don't know how hard that lady is working to make sure that other people in the house get that comfortable life that they are living. So
mm,
I think a working or a non-working woman both should be equally respected and both put in a lot of hard work for their family.
mm,
But yes, I think if you are financially literate, if you are financially empowered, that is the true way of women empowerment, because you get that confidence, right, within you that, okay, I have few bucks of my own. So
yeah,
I can have some say, right? I can do things on my own. I'm not dependent on anyone.
yeah,
So, yes, and that's the cause that I work on. I have seen so many families, especially post COVID. I've heard so many things where, women had no idea about their finances. And because of sad, incidents which happened in their house, they lost the breadwinner, or some of them were also divorced, or there have been cases where they moved to another country with an expat spouse, and suddenly husband just, left with another woman, and
mm,
they don't know what to do. They are in a different country. They don't have any support system here. They don't know anything, and they were never given the opportunity to understand how and where the finances of the house, how's the finance run in the house, where's the money.
mm,
So I think that's a very scary situation to be in,
yeah,
right? So that's what I work for. I make sure that women know what their rights are. Women know, oh, what how the finances work in Singapore, especially, so that they don't have to face this. And second way, I think I try and impact is basically I encourage women to start their own businesses. Basically, I teach them, about about compliance, about accounting, and if they're running a business now, I also talk about bit of fundraising with them, and not only women, actually start small businesses in general. If they're seeking any support here
mm,
in Singapore in running their business, maintaining, if they have issues understanding how they can cope better with the
mm,
finances of their business, I try and help them.
yeah,
And yeah, and I've been blessed with a couple of awards which were given to me. So I was given International Achievers Award in 2022, Women Entrepreneur Award in 23. Then I was also selected among top 50 finance leaders in Asia, Global Woman of Influence Award, and I recently got 40 under 40 by award for 2025 by Indian Achievers Forum. So
that
uh,
that's this is what we're talking about, being able to, put yourself out there, uh, enjoy what you're doing, and ensure that you give your best. You're excellent in what you're doing. And I just want to go back to something you said that touched me deeply. So for women who come to you either through divorce or separation or death, that were not involved in the financial dealings of the family, or knowing how much their partners earn, how were you able to deal with their emotional first, and then before taking them through the ropes of being financially independent? Or how were you able to retrieve some of those wealth back to them, that they're able to start their lives afresh.
See, okay, so first to tell you, I can only guide them for the steps to they have to take, okay, because rest of them is a legal battle that they have to fight. There are certain processes and procedures in Singapore which they need to take care of if they need the money back,
Mm.
right? So that is a different scenario,
Mm.
and I'm not a legal professional, so of course I can't go and fight for them.
Yeah.
But I guide them the way. I tell them the process. I tell them the procedure. But I think at first, what they really need is a shoulder to cry on, a ear to listen. That's it.
Yeah.
You just have to be that, because I feel there's so much pent up inside that until that comes out, there's no point. What will she do with finances? There's so much here and here.
Yeah.
She needs someone who she can talk to, right? Someone she can just open up, right? That okay, I'm looking for this. And so I just say that okay, I'm here to help you
Yeah.
in whatever you want me to. I can be an ear that you can discuss your stuff with, and then slowly and steadily, once they're ready, you just tell them the processes that are there, because beyond that, see, I can get them in touch with people, right kind of people that they can work with. But if you tell me that I can handle everything, I can't, because I don't have that expertise. So claiming that wouldn't be right. And it could
Yeah.
be detrimental for the person I'm helping, because if I don't have the complete knowledge, there may be a situation where her things can get,
Public.
she may not get that kind of money that she was supposed to get. So I tell them the way, I tell them how it is to be done. If they need, I get them connected to the right kind of people who can help them, and I be that emotional support. That's the help that I can provide. But as
Mm.
if their business is concerned, where the finances of the business are concerned, or accounting is concerned, or any checks are concerned there, then that is my forte. That is where I say, okay, now I can check these things for you and tell you if this works or it doesn't work, or if there's any issue there. How you can get the money out of the business if you're looking for that. Those
Yeah.
things I can still guide them on. So yeah, that's what.
I think we should have a seminar, a training seminar, where you can come. We we invite all the women so that you can give us a talk on how to get involved with finances, and how as women, the importance of knowing the finances in the house, and etc., so that when this situation comes in,
Yeah.
younger women will be able to position themselves in a way where financially
Absolutely.
they are not stranded. So we'll talk behind after the interview so that we can develop a seminar for women to
Mhm.
come and bookkeeping, financial prudence, and financial stability or security. Within
Mhm.
any relationship, a woman needs to be financially secure. What are the questions we need to ask
True.
ours that can put us in a better financial position within the relationships that we have? Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'd be more than happy to guide all the women here on what kind of questions you need to ask your
Yeah.
spouse, what kind of things you need to be careful about,
Yes.
during your married life, or even if you're not married, just be aware of what your rights are. That's very important, actually.
Very important, because a lot of women get stranded because they put all their
Yes.
heart into the marriage, and then when things don't work out, they really don't have any safeguards to fall back on.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so fantastic. That's what this interview is all about. Just to tap into your skills, hear your stories, and how you've been able to impact other people's life. Are there questions from the viewers, so that if you have any
Um,
question to ask, this will be the time, so you can hear directly from her.
Sure, please. I'd be more than happy.
Yeah, any questions? You can type it out, or you can say it. You can unmute and ask your questions. You know. So, if there are no questions, then we go into your aspirations. Uh, where you are now is comfortable, but can you tell us what you're looking forward to? What glass ceiling is left for you to break? How are you going to invest in women, which we've already mentioned one seminar now, where we have to teach women how to be financial security and financial involvement in any relationship, and then your aspiration and your future. What do you see? Where do you see yourself going?
Okay, so if you talk about my aspirations, I think I would like to promote financial literacy and empower women. That's first, right? Then, since I'm in a business, I think I would like and help more startups to grow across borders, right? Because now the world is becoming a smaller place. There's a lot of scope for expansion, and sometimes businesses don't grow because they don't have that kind of expertise and guidance and support. But I think for those businesses who want to explore, expand, and believe in their product, then I would like to bring them across the globe, help them grow. Then there are a lot of technological improvements happening in the finance field. So I would like to work on that. And most importantly, I like to work on giving back to the community. And that's what I want to do. Also, if I can, build a strong support system for startups, women entrepreneurs, some kind of a place where they are secure. They know how to take better decisions, better financial decisions, where they can start something of their own and have that little bank balance of their own, and be more confident in life. So, they should always keep their heels and head high, and that's what I believe.
I like that. So, for people starting a business, are you able to write like business plans for them, or what?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So if we want to start a business now, we can reach out to you for you to draw up a
Yes.
business plan for us. Is it
Definitely.
affordable?
Yes, it's affordable. And if you want me to write your business plan, I have a free 30-minute call for you. You discuss, I will give you your ideas, evaluate what you want to do for free.
Fantastic. So, Auntie Chuni, can you hear that? Chundu, can you hear that there's a 30 minutes free call that she can help?
Yes, yes, I did hear. Thank you so much. That's a good
No
one.
worries. No
Yeah.
worries.
So
Yeah,
she's going to hold you on that, and I'll also call you
no
because
problem.
I have a business I'm trying to draw a business plan for, so I will reach out to
Sure.
you. Yeah.
Done. Always, I say, always happy to help. That's our tagline. And for women folks, for EPBWN, always happy to help, and I'm always available. Just let me know when you want
Yeah.
to get in touch with me.
As long as the women come from EPBW, and I will send you a message. I'm sending
Sure.
somebody to help with
Sure.
bookkeeping,
Absolutely.
like that. So it's
Happy to help.
always been wonderful working with you. Okay, so are you interested in getting any more certifications? I heard you mention you got your CMA as well.
Well, AMA, Associate Management Accounting. Yeah, I am looking forward actually, but I'll keep it a secret until I get it.
Yeah.
So I think it's education development, and I believe we should keep learning and upgrading ourselves. So
Yeah.
times are changing, our skills need an upgrade. So I'm also looking forward to some things like that. Let's see when I'm able to do that, but definitely some more certifications are on the cards.
Yeah, so Math will be following you to see all the different certifications she can also uh work with you.
Definitely.
So Podina, your hands are up. Please unmute and ask your question. Chuni is clapping.
Yes. I would like to know if the person already has a business plan. Are you able to revise and recommend?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We
So
shall
you have
reach
a
out to you too,
okay, you have a
Madam Pam.
okay, just send it through me. I'll forward it to her and she'll help you. And then you can have a direct contact with her. Just tell her you're coming from the EPBWN, and she will work with you.
Yes,
She's one of our
absolutely.
partners. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right.
So, as we're saying now, we're going to look forward to you giving us um, a word of wisdom, just so that when people come across this interview, they can really understand the principles, what your principles are, where you are available, can reach you, the things you're willing to do for both women and men. Like you said, the world is becoming a global world, that
Yeah.
men are also in difficulties of handling their finances or even holding themselves together.
Okay, so first, let me tell you how I can help you. Basically, I can help you with your bookkeeping, accounting, any kind of business plans you want to make. If you are looking for funding for your business, I can help you with that. I'm present. So we are present in Singapore, India, and Middle East, and we are also expanding in Southeast Asian regions now. So if you need your pitch text to be reviewed, if you need any financial projections, if you require any audit services, if you want to understand how basic bookkeeping is done, then also I'm available. Happy to have a look at your financials and see how best you can improve them. And if we feel that you need CFO services for your businesses, fractional CFO, then also we can provide you with that. So any kind of financial business advisory needs, we are there to assist you.
Fantastic. So, a word of
Um,
wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Oh my. I don't know about words of wisdom, but I can share my philosophy as I have shared. And uh, that is first, never give up, as I said, never surrender. And always stand up for yourself, you know. Your self respect is one of the most important things.
Mm,
Do not let go of your self respect for anything. No one in this world is worth letting go of your self respect. And also value your own tears, value your own feelings, and have that confidence to stand up if you feel something is not right,
mm,
because if you keep on taking it, people
yeah,
will never stop giving it back to you.
exactly.
So just say no. Saying no is a very important thing to learn for women. So I'll just say, just enjoy your life. Always believe you are the best, and you can leave the rest. No one matters. Okay, just believe in yourself. Be confident, and always stay in touch with your girl tribe, because they are the ones who are going to help you when you really need help. So always be in touch with your girl tribe, and ask for help when you need it. To be on the way.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, I've started saying no, and I've started putting a healthy boundaries, and I've started streamlining my relationships, uh,
Yes.
and without guilt, without the burden of I'm doing something wrong. I'm learning to understand and give a space for other people to also draw their boundaries. And I think I live healthier now and less pressure um, on relationships. Relationships come and go. Relationship sometimes become cumbersome. We must all learn how to say no when a relationship overrides our emotional this thing. And these are not marriage relationships, because we need to separate the regular relationship. Marriage relationship is something binding that needs to be
Yes.
worked on. Spaces must be shared. Tempers must be moderate.
And honored. Yeah.
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 So Marv said, great takeaways. Never give up. Always stand up for yourself. Just say no. And let me see. It went up before I finished reading it. Um, just say, just stay in touch with your tribe and keep your head high and heels higher. I think she loves that. I love that too. Thank you very much. But we're having younger women who are making babies, and
Oh, wow.
they have a job and they have a husband. I want you to talk about this life and work balance, how you've been able to manage. I know you say you have a supportive husband, which is a
Yeah.
plus, but what are the other things that helped you emotionally to be able to juggle these roles all together at once?
Okay. So, as I said, my biggest support has been my husband. So, for all the young mothers who are juggling with office, with the kids, with everything, uh, I want to say one thing, right? Your mental stability is most important. Okay. You can get depressed. You can feel you're not able to manage stuff. I would say don't burden yourself. Okay. You don't have to be best at whatever you do. And it's not physically and mentally possible and emotionally possible to be best at whatever you do when you are juggling with motherhood,
Mm,
right? Because you have a baby, your body is still not ready and 100%. You have your office to manage, you have your household responsibilities. So I would say it's okay.
mm,
If sometimes you're not able to do some things, it's all right. Someone else can do it, and it's okay. If no one else is also doing it, it's all right. For example, if you've not cooked a three-course meal, it's fine,
mm,
right? You don't have to be under that guilt that I did not do it. Because you need to understand, as a human being, you have limitations, and it's all right. Just let go is what you have to do. Just it's okay. Don't burden yourself. Don't feel guilty about things. It's fine. Okay. Just relax. Keep your cool, keep your mind cool. Get those 10 minutes for your own self because it's very important. Everyone has needs, even you. So it's all right. Your mental peace is required. So just shut yourself down for 10 minutes, relax, and then manage whatever you can manage. It's all right.
yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. Um, is there anything anybody wants to add before we round up this wonderful, interesting interview? And thank God that they've not taken light. And thank God
Yes,
that
thank
the
God.
internet has been so stable. That's one of my major concerns. That, oh, so you, in short, you jinxed it all for me. The lights were on, the internet was performing in
Yeah.
in high speed. So I'm very happy. Podina has a hand up. So yes, Podina, before
Yes.
you can unmute, Podina.
Thank you so much for inspiring us a lot. You have said something just now that for mothers who have babes, even the grown-ups, sometimes they are babies. For me, who have now the big at the university and the youngest here at home, they still need our attention. I have one question.
Yeah.
For us expert women, we have stayed out of our career. Like for me, I was working for World Vision. I'm from Mozambique. I
Mm-hmm.
was working for World Vision for 9 years in my country, and I
Mm-hmm.
chose to resign.
Mm-hmm.
I chose to resign to join my husband.
Okay.
But now my children are growing. Apart from doing my business, I also
Mm-hmm.
would like to go back and put myself to have a career.
Okay.
Yes, while you are juggling with business, because we also have a challenge in Africa
Mm-hmm.
to be an entrepreneur who is able really to put your business, especially when
Mm-hmm.
you are still moving around, like my case.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in my country. I cannot invest in a business that need infrastructure
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
because I will leave it. But if it was in my country, it was going to be much easier because the business that will give me a strong income most of the time can be a business that you have your infrastructure and you have this for me, sometimes it's challenging. I start thinking like now my husband is in Sudan. I'm here with my daughter, the last born. So I look at her, I said, if I have to go and work 10 kilometers away from home, leave at home at 5, the father is not here, and I will leave her alone. So I start thinking of long time run, how it's going to affect her. So I'm forced to do so many things online that sometimes it doesn't give our return to investment the way we want.
Yeah.
And we start opting to go back to the market to get maybe a job that will give you extra income for financial stability, because when you are paying these school fees of international life, you become broke, like Madam Pam used to say. So
Right.
what do we do to go back to the market? Because sometimes people don't understand the gap that you took without working. And you find yourself, you are competing with people who have their CVs very ahead, but you feel I can also do this, even though I have taken a gap. And sometimes we become sad, you get sad. And
You do.
sometimes you are putting down. How do we, I don't know how to put my question, but I think you got it. How do we do?
Okay. So,
Thank
yeah. Thank you for the question. And if I got you right, you want to go back to the market and work because you think the financial pressure is too much for the kids' education, and you're not able to run your business because of the stability issue, right? You have to travel a lot. Is that your question? How to manage that? How to go back to the market?
Yes.
Yes. So see, we have to understand the market first. Okay. What kind of roles and jobs are we applying? So I don't know how many months in a year are you at one place, but there's always an option of part-time. Okay, there are a lot of part-time options which are available in a country, and now these days there are job portals, right, which offer online jobs. Like there's something called Upwork in Singapore, where it's very location agnostic. So you can get your kind of work at a decent price when you list yourself on these portals, and then people see your rating, people see what you exactly do, and then they approach you for a work. Of course, the fee is lower in the sense that it's not a full time or a full month, right? Or you're not a regular employee. It's a very project based earning. But what it does is that when you do these small projects, right, it adds to your experience and you know that you can handle. It builds your CV. So basically, you have more experience in dealing with a particular thing, which a local person may not have. So it gives you that advantage. And at the same time, it gives you an option to work at your own hours. So you can make money and you can manage your hours. And if you still think it's not sufficient, then you can actually look for part-time opportunities first, because once you start working part-time, then it covers your gap and you can go for a full-time role.
Yeah. So
Yes.
that
Thank you so much. May you please share all those websites that you were telling me that I can find jobs online?
Sure. Sure.
Is
See,
it possible?
I know about Singapore and India. I don't know if it's present in African
Africa.
region, but I can share the links with you and you see, because they
Yes.
usually have options. They are present in different countries. So I'll definitely share the link. You let me know. I can tell you the name for now. The name is
Yes.
Upwork, UPWORK.
UPW. Yes.
WORK.
Okay. Upwork. Okay.
Upwork. So
So I'll
you
be
can
checking
see, yeah.
from country to country, continent to continent.
Yes. So you can see if it's there. If not, just search on online, sites which are similar to Upwork, which would be, I'm sure, there in Africa, and you can search and work. No problem.
thank
Thank
you.
you so much. That's why these platforms are so useful to us, because you submit a CV and find others have a CV well ahead of you, and you are like, where I'm going? Oh my God. Thank you.
That's why I know your girl tribe always helps you.
And the important thing is, Podina, don't give up. You never know, don't give up. Don't be discouraged. Just keep going for it. There's a job for everyone. If you are in the right
Yes.
place at the right time, or Networking is the greatest tool you have, and that's why
Absolutely.
there's one more question, please. How do you make yourself and business stand out from your competitors? Let me go and finish the question.
That's interesting. uh, okay, how do I make my business stand out?
And what's the
Basically,
most important thing you do advise for someone who wants to start their own practice?
okay, so let me answer it this way.
Yeah.
If you're sincere in your work and your aim is to help the other person,
Mm,
right, to be part of their growth journey, then your business will expand automatically. And that is what I do with my business. When I'm working for a client or with a client, right, I make sure that they get benefit out of it and I don't try to shortchange people. Okay.
mm,
I don't, my services are not overpriced or highly priced.
mm.
The solutions that I'm providing are for startups and SMEs and those people who can't hire proper accountants
Yeah,
because of cash issues,
yeah,
right? Because they think the services can be too expensive, they don't get the professional help. And that was the reason I started on my own. One of the reasons was
yeah.
that. Awesome. She got it.
She found it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say just be true to your proposition. Just make sure that whatever you are offering is of best quality.
Mm,
In our profession, it should be quick, it should be error free, and you should know your business.
mm,
If you know your business and the client finds value in what advice you're giving them, then definitely they'll come back to you. And they will also introduce more people to you because they know that you are providing credible services. And that's how a business grows. And be patient. And I haven't seen businesses growing overnight. It
yeah.
it takes a lot of patience, sweat, energy, experiences to grow a business. And we all have to go through that cycle. There's nothing called free lunch, as they say. You have to put in your hard work.
Yeah. At least it takes 5 years for any
Yeah,
business
it
to.
takes yeah, absolutely. You have to establish yourself in the market. You and what you need to understand is that what is your business proposition,
Mm,
right? And please make sure what you are offering in the market, people need that service, right? Unless you are a complete game changer where you are just changing the rules of the game, the way the iPhone technology changed the way we talk,
yeah.
mobiles came in. Unless you have that, so for normal people like us, I would say we are not the big game changers. I think if you're true to what you're doing, your expectations are reasonable, you're steady in your approach, your business will grow.
Fantastic. And another thing, be humane. When you're
Yes,
doing
that's very
business,
important, actually. It's very
you have to
important.
be humane, touch the hearts of the people that you're working with. I
Yes,
think that works for me, especially in the areas
absolutely.
where I work, special needs children. Once I get the trust of the parents, and it just
Yes.
goes beyond
Wonderful.
what you can reach them. So be humane in your business ideal. Have a one-on-one rapport with them. Let them know that you're working for them. In the process,
Absolutely.
yeah, money should be hidden behind your humanity. It's not money
Yes.
before your humanity. Your humanity should cover you, the money they are going to pay you, everything you're going to benefit from. It must be all about them. In business,
Absolutely.
they must be like a partner. They have a say,
Uh,
and they should have an ownership of the business with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So thank you. Be sincere, humane in your craft. Got it. Yeah. In everything that has emotional touch, it can't fail. It's just the truth.
Absolutely.
People need to see that you're human, you're vulnerable, and you love what you're doing. That's another key to business. When people see that you have a passion for your business, honestly, they will join that passion with you. But when they come to you and you're not passionate about what you're doing,
Exactly.
after the first, they say, no, she's not even passionate. So the confidence doesn't come out. But once you're passionate about what you're
Absolutely.
doing and people come, it's so palpable and it's so contagious. People will start talking about your
Absolutely.
business with you. So
Absolutely.
thank you, Jetrita.
Thank you.
You have given us 1 hour of fantastic skills, advice, interaction, your stories, it's so beautiful. This is what this interview is all about, to bring women like you out here to share your stories with women who learn, who want to imbibe the little tidbits that you have used in your own life and that has taken you to where you are today. And today has been very profound in terms of finances. And that's why I bring women from different fields of work to come and talk. Last 2 weeks, we had women from communication, media, and this week we have you from the financial world, which is an area in the lives of women that we've not really captured. We don't have a handle of it. We're not able to process the funding because it's so tedious. So we never see through the process of seeking for fund. We start and it becomes so complicated. So, oh, we don't understand these things. And so we need women like you who can guide us, hold our hands, and we go through the process. Bookkeeping is one hell of a struggle for a lot of people. So we do our normal, how much came in today, expenses, but we know that bookkeeping is more than that, So
Absolutely.
talking about women being financially involved in their relationship is a big one, is a huge one. It saddens me to know that a lot of women are not aware of their financial stability. They live day in and day out with the men or women they live with. And it shouldn't be like that. Anybody in a relationship must have a financial stability. The partners should know what, if anything goes wrong, what is available, what is entitled to, and things like that. And nobody's hoping for any relationship to break up, but parties should know what they are entitled to in case of any eventuality in their relationship. So these are very financial knowledge that should be shared. And I'll be looking forward to creating a series of workshops with you this year so that we can impart the women in the EPBWN and other women who join our program. So I really want to take this time to say thank you for taking our time to be with me on this interview. I've enjoyed it. It was relaxing and it has given me a better insight into knowing you personally. And this is also part of the interview. I get to hear and know more about, it's not just about business partnership anymore. It's about knowing your family background, your school, your career. It's such an awesome opportunity to share each other's space like this. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you
so much
coming onto this show for us, and looking forward to work with you one-on-one again. So I'll use this opportunity just to round up this thing. Thank you, Jagariti. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
With you as usual, and I will bring a lot of women to you to help them in their different business venture. Thank you so much. So thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you. Right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Please reach out to us. The Expert Professional and Business Women's Network is available. It's an open platform. It's not demanding. It's not financially demanding, but we provide services to build up your capacity, open up networking around the world for you that will help your personal growth, professional growth, or business growth. So reach out to us. Be part of our programs. Our programs are usually free. And for those who need more, who connect you with coaches and mentors that will help you with your individual needs. But above all, when we organize programs like this, it's mainly for capacity building and for networking. So we look forward to having all of you join us again next week. Next week, Wednesday, we're having another super guest who is a public speaker. And so if you log in, you will enjoy the conversation with her and hear more about public speaking for those of you who want to go into public speaking. So thank you very much. Can we all unmute and just say thank you? Thank you to our special guest speaker today. Chuni, say thank you so much. This is great, been a great blessing. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You.
It was a blessing and inspired me.